Philadelphia Eagles are changing the NFL, so we're going to be going through that and 3 other stories in today's video. So make sure to like this video, and if you want more Philadelphia Eagles news content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting that red button down below. The first story is the Philadelphia Eagles have made re-signing Zack Baun a priority ahead of free agency, according to a report from the Inquirer's Jeff McLean. Although the Eagles typically do not pay off-ball linebackers, Baun is no typical off-ball linebacker. As BGN's Johnny Page recently wrote about, Baun is arguably the team's most important defender. The feeling here has been that you simply do not let a first-team All-Pro selection who finished 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting walk out the door, especially when you're left incredibly thin at the position if you do not retain him. The Eagles should and likely will re-sign Baun. The question is, how much will he make on his new contract? Baun is entering his age 29th season with just 1 year as a full-time starter under his belt. And while that 1 year was obviously incredible, it's a relatively small sample size of production. The top 2 linebackers in terms of annual salary are Roquan Smith at $20 million and Fred Warner at slightly over $19 million. Baun probably won't be topping them. The next 2 are Tremaine Edmonds at $18 million and Matt Milano around $14.2 million. Perhaps Baun splits that relatively large gap at around $16 million per year. We'll see, but we won't have to wait long. The NFL free agency negotiating window begins at noon Eastern on March 10th, less than 2 weeks away. If the Eagles want to have Baun re-signed before other teams can reach out to him, that's their deadline. In the second story, the Philadelphia Eagles have officially promoted Kevin Patullo to the position of offensive coordinator, solidifying a key role in their coaching staff as they prepare for the upcoming NFL season. Patullo, who has been with the team since 2021, previously served as the passing game coordinator and associate head coach. His promotion comes in the wake of Kellen Moore's departure, as Moore accepted the head coaching position with the New Orleans Saints. Head coach Nick Sirianni has spoken highly of Patullo's contributions to the team over the past few years. He's been a great resource for me the entire time. I trust him with everything, Sirianni stated when discussing the promotion. This level of trust and confidence suggests that the Eagles view Patullo as a crucial component in shaping the team's offensive strategies moving forward. With a background deeply rooted in offensive play calling and game planning, Patullo has played a significant role in the Eagles' offensive success, particularly in designing and implementing passing schemes. His familiarity with the team's personnel and playbook will likely ensure a seamless transition, helping maintain continuity within the system. Kevin Patullo's coaching career spans more than 2 decades, with experience at both the collegiate and NFL levels. Before joining the Eagles, he worked in various offensive coaching capacities with teams such as the New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Tennessee Titans, and Kansas City Chiefs. His most notable stint prior to Philadelphia was with the Colts, where he served as the passing game coordinator under Frank Reich. During his tenure with the Eagles, Patullo worked closely with Sirianni to fine-tune the passing attack and develop offensive strategies that played to the strengths of the team's personnel. His deep understanding of quarterback play and ability to craft game plans have been instrumental in the success of Jalen Hurts, who has developed into one of the league's premier dual-threat quarterbacks under this coaching staff. Patullo's promotion signals a commitment to continuity in the Eagles' offensive approach. With a roster built around young talent and explosive playmakers, maintaining consistency in the coaching staff ensures that players won't have to adjust to a completely new system. This move also underscores Sirianni's desire to promote from within, rather than bringing in an outside coordinator, a decision that fosters stability and loyalty within the coaching ranks. One of the biggest questions surrounding Patullo's promotion is whether he will take on play-calling duties. Sirianni has traditionally retained play-calling responsibilities, even with previous offensive coordinators. If Patullo is given more autonomy in this area, it could provide an opportunity for him to showcase his vision for the Eagles' offense and put his personal stamp on the team's play designs. While the exact influence of Patullo on the offensive scheme remains to be determined, several key areas could be impacted by his promotion. An enhanced passing game is expected, as fresh ideas may be introduced to improve the Eagles' passing efficiency. A continued emphasis on RPO, run-pass option concepts, and creative route combinations is likely to be utilized to maximize the skill set of receivers such as A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Quarterback development is another area where significant improvements could be made. As Jalen Hurts continues to evolve as a passer, expertise in quarterback mechanics and decision-making may prove invaluable. Previous experience with QBs such as Andrew Luck and Sam Darnold indicates that the skills necessary to refine Hurts' game even further are possessed. Strategic play-calling adjustments could also be introduced if play-calling responsibilities are assigned. New wrinkles may be incorporated into the Eagles' offensive scheme, potentially blending aggressive downfield passing with the team's already dominant rushing attack. The promotion of Kevin Patullo to offensive coordinator is a strategic move that reinforces the Eagles' commitment to internal development and continuity. His extensive coaching experience, strong relationship with Sirianni, and deep understanding of the team's offensive system make him a logical choice for the role. As the Eagles prepare for the next season, all eyes will be on how Patullo shapes the offense and whether his influence can help propel the team to another deep playoff run.
So guys, with the NFL season just finishing up, we are already looking on to the next season because we actually have a great bet for actually Coach of the Year for 2025-2026 season, and that is none other than Ben Johnson. So, as you all know guys, I like to make my bet on BetUS. They have the fastest payouts in the industry, and also right now I have 150% bonus on your first deposit, and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits, up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. So, we're going to place this bet just like that, and we are pretty much good to go just like that. Total win amount $70, and we are able to bet that fast on BetUS. So definitely go check them out. Like I said, 150% bonus on your first deposit, and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits, up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. So definitely go check them out, but let's get back into the video.
In the third story, Philadelphia Eagles cornerback Darius Slay has declared his intention to play one more season in the NFL, aiming to conclude his distinguished career with either the Eagles or the Detroit Lions. Slay, 34, is under contract with the Eagles through the 2025 season, but faces potential uncertainty due to salary cap considerations and team roster evaluations. In a recent appearance on the St. Brown podcast, hosted by Lions wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, Slay discussed his future plans. "I've got one more left on my contract, but you know how that works," Slay remarked. "Whatever they want to do, I might re-sign back, hopefully. If I ain't, we'll see what I'm doing because I do want to play one more year, for sure." When prompted about a possible return to Detroit, where he spent the first 7 years of his career, Slay responded, "If it is, it is. For sure, the two spots I would love to always be at is Philly or Detroit." Slay's current contract, a 3-year, $42 million deal signed in 2023, includes a $10.185 million signing bonus and $24.5 million guaranteed. The contract is structured with voidable years for salary cap management, resulting in a cap hit of $13.78 million for the 2025 season. Given the Eagles' financial considerations and the emergence of young cornerbacks Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, the team faces a decision regarding Slay's future role and contract. Releasing or trading Slay before June 1, 2025 would result in a dead cap charge of $22.65 million, offering no immediate cap relief. However, designating him as a post-June 1 release would spread the dead cap hit over 2 years, $9.456 million in 2025 and $13.194 million in 2026. Freeing up approximately $4.324 million in cap space for the 2025 season. This financial flexibility could be pivotal as the Eagles aim to retain key free agents, including defensive lineman Milton Williams and Josh Sweat, and linebacker Zack Baun. Slay's performance during the 2024 season remained solid, recording 49 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery over 14 games. His veteran presence has been instrumental in mentoring the Eagles' younger defensive backs, contributing to the team's Super Bowl 59 victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. Despite missing some games due to injury, Slay proved he still has the skill set to compete at a high level, making crucial plays in the secondary and providing leadership on and off the field. The possibility of Slay returning to the Lions adds an intriguing dimension to his career trajectory. Drafted by Detroit in the second round of the 2013 NFL Draft, Slay earned 3 Pro Bowl selections during his tenure with the Lions before being traded to Philadelphia in 2020. Detroit's current cornerback situation, with players like Carlton Davis approaching free agency, could make a reunion mutually beneficial. The Lions, coming off a deep playoff run, may see value in bringing back a proven veteran to bolster their secondary. From a leadership perspective, Slay's experience and mentorship would be invaluable to both Philadelphia and Detroit. In recent seasons, he has taken younger defensive backs under his wing, helping them develop their game and adjust to the professional level. His influence in the locker room is widely recognized, and younger players often speak highly of his guidance.